I just want to share something. We were at church this morning, and last night I was going to come up here um, and read Jesus Calling. And I got up here and I just could not. I read it out loud for me yesterday morning, and that's a whole story. But I came up here with the intention of posting it, and I literally have been struggling with this intense heaviness, and this morning I learned that I'm not the only one experiencing this. It has been intensive spiritual warfare, but I've noticed since the Northern Lights and the whole um, solar storm, it has taken about a week, but it has been the heaviest, um, deepest pain and incredibly inescapable um, pressure, like almost what I imagine. And it's weird because I don't know what being born feels like in the natural, but feels like what babies must feel like. So something is being birthed. And this morning at church, our pastor, she said, our pastor and his wife are amazing, but she gave it a name, and I literally, this pillow, I'll show you. This is, I laid on this pillow and just sobbed last night because um, I couldn't even breathe. Like the pain, the depth, something so intense that I don't have words. And so she said this morning, wrestling with, and God is doing a deep cleansing, a deep work. I invite the Holy Spirit every day, for the most part, every morning that I get up. I invite him to come in and do what only he can do. And I invite him into every area of my life that I give him permission to lead me and guide me, because I need him. I want him. I have to have that, because without him, I have no vision. I have no sight. I have no hope, no no joy, and I am powerless without his joy. And so I came up here and I was going to read Jesus Calling, and I just gave him me, because I can't I can't understand this. It's something that's so contrary to what I normally feel, what I normally am in, and it gave me understanding that this is not just about me. It may feel like it is. My husband has been feeling it. Apparently, our church is feeling it. There are technology things that apparently are going on, and glitches and shenanigans, as our worship leader, love him, called them this morning. And I didn't want to just go through the motions. I didn't want to just come up here and read Jesus Calling, or read my journal, or share a video just because I'm trying to put content out. I need it to be anointed and propelled by the Holy Spirit, inspired by him. I don't have to feel like doing it, but I need him to be the one driving it, because if I'm doing it, then I just got caught up in the whole it's about me thing, and it has nothing to do with me. I'm literally just the vessel. And I am so thankful. The word this morning was wrestle. It is a wrestling. I'm wrestling with things that are so deep rooted that they're probably from birth. Maybe, I don't know. They're deep and they're ugly. And everything, when you're coasting along, and you're not coasting, but when you're going along and everything seems to be fine, even when it doesn't feel like it's fine. Like I'm going through this dramatic, crazy healing that's taking a lot longer than I would prefer, but in it, there's seasons where things are okay and progress is being made. And my tendency is to, let's go, let's do this, let's get better. And I noticed that since I've been making videos, I have been taking more focus on that, which is strange for me, because I'm facing things with insecurity. I'm facing things with, I don't ever feel old, and I'm feeling like old. Not old, but I don't even have words for the depth of what it really is. And it goes into my identity. Like, I, back in the day, 25 years ago, was a stripper. And my identity growing up, I was never a pretty girl. I was a tomboy, and I was never chosen. I was never wanted. And then I was abused, and things took my life in a direction I never planned on going. And when that happens and you're tainted, and your shame leads your life, and that darkness captivates everything you do, and you go into places you never would have gone had you not gone through that. It's weird to be free from any of that former life that I once lived, delivered from all of those things that led me into it, and also that have been peeled away and stripped, literally stripped away since then. And it is so far removed from who I am and who the Lord has transformed me into being. And yet there's still roots of something. The like, I don't care about being seen, but it's like an obsession, or it's idolatry. Anything that is in place of where the Lord is idolatry. And so I laid here on the floor, and it's embarrassing because it's like, oh no, it's so subtle until it's not. And I know better. And yet this is ugly. And it has tentacles that worm its way into different places. And it starts out with like a lip gloss or a lipstick or a hair product, or then getting your hair done, and then the hair is not the right color, so you think you can change this or me. You know, it's oh, and then it's the hair length, then it's the weight, then it's, and it literally, I'm watching it tentacle into all of these different places of never enough. It's never enough, even when it's beautiful, even when it's perfect. The vision is tainted because of that. It's a sickness. It's like a sickness, and I don't even have words for it. But I laid here on the floor and I said, Lord, everything that doesn't please you has got to go. And I repented, because I want to sugarcoat it and go, oh, it's just this or it's just that. No, no, no. If it's anything that takes the place and is higher than, or more time is spent on, whether it's in thought, whether it's in action, it's an idol, and it's got to go. And so, just in full transparency, it starts out simple, it starts out subtle, but it's ugly and it's deep and it's prideful, and it's got to go. And so I just encourage you, if you're going through anything like that, and especially when there's trauma beneath it, whether it's physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, some kind of abuse, PTSD, I have had all of that. And when you're rocked and you think you're healed, you're just buried alive. So I'm like, Lord, get to those layers, get to the depth, get to the root that only you know where it is, because I cannot live in this. I know that He is doing a deep work, that He is cleansing and clearing, and all the things that I never addressed as a little girl, as an adolescent, all the rejection, all of the never being accepted, never feeling normal, all of the things. He's getting to the root of that, and that is painful, and it is a wrestling. But the wrestling is not what it feels like. It's wrestling to be free of it, to let Him do His work, and also to be free from those lies, to be stripped clean from everything that would keep Him and I separate, and letting Him do that work. And so I just encourage you today, if you're going through anything like that on any scale, the Lord loves you. He wants to do something great in your life, and He's already got the answers. He's already got the way, because He is the way. And so that's why I didn't read Jesus Calling yesterday. I am going to read it for you now. And I'll put that in a separate video. So please If you haven't followed me, please follow me. This is an epic journey, and I can't wait to see what the Lord is up to in all of this.